Hello.
Hey, what's up, Bill?
Nothing much. Are we outside your house today, sitting down?
We are at the Airbnb cabin.
Oh, nice.
Right now, it's let's see if I can actually flip this camera around. Maybe I'll give you. It's freaking awesome right now. How do I flip my camera around? Camera settings, face, rear. There we go. I don't know if it will show you, but it's probably gonna fuzz it all out. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I can still see it.
But yeah, it's
Is
up in
that like Red Rocks type of stuff going on there? It's hard to depict what's happening with the fuzz.
Yeah, no, that is leaves changing.
Ooh, nice.
Let's see. Background blurry. How do I take it off?
What do we do? I forget. Backgrounds and effects.
There we go. Try that.
Oh yeah, that looks better. I can see the crown molding. Oh, there we go. Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. It's a great view. Cool little cabin that we got here. This is my happy place.
Where is the happy place?
It's between Blanding and Monticello up on the Blue Mountains. Bajo Mountain. That's kind of the Mount LaSalle range, they call it. But it's just
in Utah, right?
Yeah. In Utah. Just between Blanding and Monticello. It's a little piece of private land that there's like 100 acres here. And there's a bunch of little cabins that it's been bought and sold, surrounded by natural forest and stuff. It's a pretty awesome little spot.
That's cool. So it's like near Bears Ears, Natural Bridges Monument, sort of, is kind of the other sides. That's cool.
Yep. Yeah. I got Troy said he's waiting in the waiting room. I don't know if Kristen is either.
Let's see. Troy. Hello, Troy. We got him.
Got Troy, and then Kristen should be showing up sometime.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out for it. I don't know why it didn't go ding ding when he got in here.
All right.
But he's coming. I put him in.
Sweet. All right. He should pop up. But yeah, so yeah, that's you'll never know where I'm at on any given day. I'm one place or another or somewhere in between.
That's cool. So do you guys own the park or just the property?
We just own just 3 acres right here. Little cabin that's kind of a haven that we Airbnb out so we can come here. We rented out it's got about a 45% occupancy, and it pays for the mortgage, pays for the cleaning, and then we can use it the rest of the time. So pretty fun.
I love it. I think I let him in, but he probably has to press a button to get in.
Okay.
That's my guess. Here he comes.
Oh, there he goes. He pressed the button. There it is. All right, you hear us, Troy?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
Cool. All right, I'm going to share my screen.
Okay.
Let's see here.
You at the cabin, Tye?
Yeah, dude. You know me. I just got to come down to my happy place every time I get the chance. So I had to go to the mine for a project with Clint, and then I had to drop off. I bought a new glass for the fireplace that was broke, and then I got some new art for the cabin, and I hadn't been down here for like 5 days, so I'm like, I better come down.
5 days. That's a long time without your cabin.
It is. I was supposed to spend the weekend down here, but I got tied into doing a homecoming float all weekend long with my youngest daughter, and so I didn't get a chance. So,
are you coming up for the game this week?
Yeah. Me and Jason are going to go to the game. Lacey and Kinsey might come up and go to Red West, that kind of thing. So it might be a whole.
Sino Khan and Post Malone and stuff.
Yep, exactly.
Well, sounds like a party.
Yeah. Me and Troy are big Utah fans, so we always try to go to the games. Both of us season ticket holders.
Cool. All right. So we ended last week with kind of like the end of kind of TWS construction process. Also, Tye, I saw that you went through your first onboarding with the onboarding team, and it looks like you have your second one booked, or maybe you already had it this morning, something along those lines.
I have it booked for tomorrow. I didn't
Okay.
see that booked until today, and then I booked it this morning for tomorrow.
Cool. All right, that's good. I did put the recordings. Let me show you where I put the recordings. So let's get to your account. What is your thing called? Did you change your
TWS.
Okay, there it is. It just hasn't refreshed yet. So I put it in the media storage here on the left-hand side. Can you see my screen?
Yep, I can see your screen.
Okay.
I'm just getting to it on my side, just so I can see. Yep. There it is.
I don't know what this is.
Oh, yep.
Screenshot of something. So I have the first one in. I hadn't put the second one in because by the time I finished Thursday, I didn't get to put it in there. But I'll keep putting them in the media storage so you can just open them up and play them from there.
All right. Cool. That works.
Assuming it'll work. Let's double check that it'll work. Wasn't sure. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it'll work. There you are.
There it is. Me and my bald head.
Yeah, so just I wasn't sure if it would actually open it up like in the browser, but it's not. So you just have to get the link and use the link to review it. That's all.
Okay, no problem.
So I will continue to do that. We'll leave that here. Awesome. So how do you want to complete this? I know there was kind of like the acquisitions, business, land, real estate side, a couple other things.
I would say let's go into the acquisitions or the development side that we can kind of look at that I've got going on now with TWS. And there's two parts to that. There's the development, which is like raw land development stuff, and then I'm looking at buying businesses. So acquisitions of business, like doing those two things.
So business acquisition and land development.
Yeah.
They're two different.
Yeah.
Sides. Just make sure we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Biz development. Cool. Which one do you want to start with?
Let's go ahead and do with land development.
Awesome. All right. Rock and roll.
Okay, I have no idea what I should tell you other than I've got a 467 Cane Creek Boulevard is a 1.4 acre parcel that we're going to do what I call man cave development on.
Okay. Okay. Tell me more.
Or hobby caves, essentially going to be kind of it's zoned industrial, and it's going to be storage for high-end storage facility with a living quarters above it, a two bath living quarters.
Interesting.
There's a little bit of a niche market here for it.
Is it one building or is it a bunch of buildings?
It's going to most likely be two buildings that will, each building I think is going to be 8 units per building. And they'll be condoed out, I believe. So it'll be like an HOA, and these things will be condoed out, and I'll sell enough to pay for the development and the construction, and then I'll hold the others for long-term rental.
Interesting. So if I'm gathering this right, I know this has like nothing to do with anything other than me trying to understand this interesting model. So I'm guessing these are kind of like in the gateway to Moab, and people store their toys in there and also kind of sleep in there too.
Yep, correct. Yep, you're going to get those guys who own, $200,000-$300,000 rock crawlers that they want to work on them, have a place they can crash while they're working on them at night, and then take them out to the trails. Cane Creek Boulevard is kind of right at a trail intersection, and where there's a large development going on further down Cane Creek. It can hit a lot of trails from there. It's right on the edge of town, so it's kind of close to town, but a little bit out to where they can get in and out, and they don't have to trailer their rock crawlers too far. They don't want to.
That's cool. So it's like the having like the plane hangars. You see that a lot. At least I do, where people are like, they have the plane hangars. They got the little living unit in there too. Their other car, similar thing, but this is for Moab.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of people. It's a really big business in like a lot of lakes where people have these $1 million boats that go and put them in, and they
airplanes or even car up here. They do them, and they do like people keep all their fancy cars in there or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's kind of that's one of the developments that I have going on. I have
All the toys.
Yeah. So I've got the plans developed. I'm starting to fill out the site plan application at this moment.
Awesome. Cool.
Oh, did I lose you?
No, I'm here. Can you still hear me?
Okay, I got you. I lost you for a minute there.
Oh, okay. Let's see what's going on. Got bad internet?
How's mine?
My internet's fine. I don't know what yours is like.
I've got Starlink. This is where I'm at out here. So
if you press the three dots where it says next to the hang up button where it says more options, and you go to troubleshooting, and it'll show like a little heartbeat monitor of your internet connection.
Say that again. It all broke up.
Over here. It'll probably be a weird looking screen. But if you click here.
Okay.
And then go here.
Okay. Yeah.
Shows you how your internet connection is.
It's spiking, but it's pretty consistent. Nothing's dropped.
Cool. The spikes are bad. The big spikes. That's
okay.
Bad.
All right then. Yep. Yeah, I have 2 big spikes, but it's looking pretty good now.
Cool. Awesome. Well, that's really interesting. I love what you're doing there. What else you got going on the land development side?
Okay. We've got another property that is called, they call it Moab Big property. And it is a 24 unit or townhome development. It's fully developed and it's ready for purchase at $2.9 million. I'm in negotiation right now to maybe put an offer in at 1.5.
So you're going to buy the raw land. It's already permitted and everything for the units.
Correct. Yep. Buy the land and start building out the units in phases. I'll do a 4-plex every 6 months, 6 to 8 months, and sell those before I do another one.
Sweet. That's exciting. That's good. I know we talked about, that was the one we talked about before.
Yeah.
Cool. What else?
Got that. And then you can copy and paste the very first one we did if you want to copy that. But the address is different, but it's the same kind of concept, but a little bit bigger land and a little bit higher density I can put onto it. And its address is 2448 Highway 191, 2448 South Highway 191.
191?
Yeah. Yep. And it's a 1.98 acre. And essentially I'm going to do 3 buildings there, 10 units each building. And let's see, other details that are going to be different would be it's going to be owner financed. Actually, both of these ones are going to be owner financed land. Both owners are willing to owner finance them while I do the development.
Nice. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Okay. That one, I don't have the site application going on yet. I've been a little worried to get it under contract until I get these other ones up and going.
Got it. So these each unit is being purchased by the owner, right? Like whoever buys these, or are they renting them out?
I'll have to do a condo option to where they'll buy it unless I get some investor that has enough money to pay for and just wants to rent them out. But that right now it's built to build and sell until I break even, and then I'll hold the rest.
Got it. How much do they rent for?
That's a good question. They're about, I think, $3,000 to $4,000 a month.
Interesting.
Troy, isn't that one I sent you like 3,000 or 3,000?
Yeah, I thought it was like just under 3,000.
Oh, was
There
it?
was like an older one, like
No, it is older, and those ones are further out of town. So maybe 3,000 be the max if that one was like 2,500.
Got it. So what would you need for like a partner? Would you even want to rent them out and like hold them long term, or are you more comfortable with selling and then kind of selling until break even and then you hold the rest?
I think it would have to just see if someone is interested in becoming in a partner and want to put the cash up so we don't have to finance anything. And then I can give them a return on their money and then hold long term. My ultimate play is always to build and hold. That's like is what my plan is. Unless if I have to sell it, I sell it.
That makes sense. Cool. I'm learning so much. This is really interesting. I like that. Like that model is really interesting to me.
It's one I've been working on, and there's a little bit of a niche here. I don't know if it works everywhere, but I feel like a lot of people in these tourist areas, it can kind of work.
Yeah, I mean, from where I grew up in outside Philadelphia in Chester County, it's all about expensive cars and similar, a little different though, but people would build, like steel buildings basically. Mm-hmm. And then all of the people with their excess cars, they may have a 4-car garage at their house, but they actually own 10 cars. They would put their excess cars inside this steel building or whatever it is. And that was their model. So I kind of see that like similar here, and it's just something I never thought about. So it's super cool.
Yeah, no, I think it is. And I think I've done my homework with realtors. They said I could probably build up to 30 to 40 and sell them okay and not flood the market. And they're telling me I sell them anywhere from 750 to $1 million. My cost into them to pay TWS is, we figured I would be into billing them for about 500,000. I could maybe do it cheaper, but to feel comfortable and do my underwriting, I say 500,000 per unit cost.
And they're relatively high end, I'm assuming.
Relatively, yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Not standard garage wear, but not super luxury either.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's exciting. You got a bunch of those going on. Anything else in your pipeline, or is that it for it?
No, let's see. There's that. Troy, is there anything else that we've talked about?
Not that I can think of.
I don't think I can think
the
of
Canadian deal kind of is off the table right now. So, right.
That's that 24 unit one
Yeah.
that I'm trying to get. Yeah, I at 1.5, but it is, oh, no, there's another one. Actually, yep, this one is, what am I calling this one? Creekside restaurants. Or we can, do we want to call that restaurants, or we want to call, yeah, restaurants is fine. Be descriptive. I'm actively working on with an architect to put a concept together on a parcel. What is that address? I don't remember. I have it somewhere. It's on King Creek Boulevard also, and I can't remember what its address is.
Kane or King?
Kane, Kane.
Okay.
Kane Creek. But it is, there you go. Yep.
Oh, cool. It's right next to Colorado. I like that.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. I see. Yep. It's the road out of town into the wilderness. That makes sense.
Yep. Exactly. So this parcel, if you zoom in it, I can give you the address. Go to the right where that Epic 4x4 Ventures is.
Mhm.
If you zoom, oh no, nope, that's the wrong one. Go to the left. Keep going. Okay, there. Zoom. Go get your mouse up right where that 191 is. Zoom in right there a little bit, and then go to the left, and see there's the start of King Creek Boulevard. Up higher. That's to right there. Yep. And go to the right. It's right when you turn off Highway 191. The parcel is going to be right there.
Oh,
like
here.
Right. Yep. Yeah, it's just right in there. It's right next to the Pack Creek. So yeah, that's the old Burger King, and the parcel is just to the left of it, just to the northwest. Yep, that's the old Burger King. I think a side-by-side company's in there now. And then if you scroll out, you see where all the vegetation, and right behind that hotel, that's where that development's at.
Huh. Cool. So you guys going to put like a restaurant or something in here?
We're looking at, it was approved for 9 townhomes, but there's so many homes coming on that the city is looking at letting us rezone it to a C3, which would let us put in retail living quarters above it. And we're looking at that right now and trying to get, there's a real need for commercial space in Moab. And so I'm trying to see if I can capitalize on it. And we think we got a money guy that already owns it, but he has deal fatigue on the townhome. So I'm trying to reamp it for him and show him some better numbers. And if he holds it long term, that he can get a return on his money, and I can get a little bit from it.
Cool. I like it.
Okay, I think that is it for the land development side.
Okay. You want to move over to what else? Like, there's a lot of questions I have about it. Like, how are you tracking these deals now? Are they inside GoHighLevel or inside CRM? Or are they just on Post-it notes somewhere, or where are these things live?
They are in Pipedrive, my CRM drive.
So these are in Pipedrive. Good. Got it. What are your ideas or thoughts about using GoHighLevel for like this raw land development? Have you thought about it at all?
I definitely want to do it and pull everything out of Pipedrive and use GoHighLevel to do this. It kind of helps set up some things. I've got a kind of it's not a template, but I want it to make a template. Say, okay, where's the land? What's its address? What's its zoning? What can we do? What can't we do? Like all the stuff that you have to check off on a site application, and have GoHighLevel. When I put in this opportunity, I want it to be able to go through and do all those steps, so we can just I can send it to someone on my team and say, hey, can you research and answer all these questions and get it back to me.
Got it. So like we'll call them custom fields / custom folders. Custom folders. All the things on the site application, right? That's what you called it.
Essentially, yeah, all the things on there, and then plus we would put in a pro forma checklist also. What can we do, and here's options, and we'd have some kind of pro forma template that would be in that same checklist. Like, okay, here's the land, this is what it's zoned, and then here's a pro forma if we're going to do a commercial build. What can we do commercially on it?
Sweet. Do you want to go over, or do you have like the information, these fields for the site application or the Performa checklist templates? Like, do you have any of that stuff screenshotted or you can share inside of the Miro?
You know what? Let me see if I can find something like that. I've had a few conversations with a couple people that like they have theirs, and I'm basically going to steal theirs and make it my own.
Easy.
Right?
Best way to do it.
Yep. Let's see. Let's see if I can find Luke's. Let's go all the way back. Hawker Okay, here we go. Yep, dang, that was a good little find right there. I'm going to download some. I'll drop this down. It's called Hawker's Questions Information. That's what they call it, but it's basically their questions that they try to find out what's going on. I'll drop that into Mirror for you real quick here. I think I still have.
Yeah, I saw you moved around all the way down to the left. Down there you go. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Forgot how I dropped that in there.
Yeah. What did we do last time? It was a download, or you could pull it in there. There was a couple ways. There was one way I was surprised.
There just drag and drop.
Drag and drop, baby.
Yep. So yeah, so that is just our just a checklist there, and then let me see if I have. Go back to that email and see if I have something else in there. Hawker questions. I think I have like Performa templates, so we can add that. Where is it?
On this document, the first one is put together a property information sheet in an organized way of all the information. Is that another document, or is that just like the header of this thing?
I think that's just the header of this thing.
Okay. Number 5 though is ask landlord questions, and that looks like it's a different document.
Yeah, probably, because he screenshotted, sent that to me, and they have he had a whole Excel sheet, but he wouldn't share the whole Excel sheet with me. I remember that. I'm like, oh dang it, that sucks.
Maybe you can click on his link and it'll take you there without him finding out.
Maybe. Let's see. What does that do? Let's see if you can click on. Oh my goodness! Did it seriously take it to me? Take me to it? It took me somewhere. Okay. Copy. What is this? 10-8 Hurricane Una. Oh my goodness! It really did take me into something.
Somebody forgot to set their permissions.
Yep. Zoning. No, it's just a PDF. Let me go back to another one. Interesting.
I think somebody just joined.
Hey guys.
That must be Kristen.
Sorry, I am running on fly today.
Hello,
You're good.
Kristen.
Kristen, meet Bill. I always want to say
Nice
Bill.
to meet you.
Hello. Nice to meet you, Kristen. Where are you at today? I hear you were traveling last week or Friday or Thursday or something. Is that you?
Maybe. Thursdays are my travel day back and forth between Moab.
That's what it was. That's
Yeah.
what it was. Cool. So right now we're just using Miro, and we are just kind of framing up all the different things Tye has got going on right now and trying to get it all in one place and understand the vision and make sense of it all so we can move forward with a plan. And he's pulling some documents in at the moment.
Hey, I will get in. I think I haven't used Miro before, but it doesn't seem that difficult. So
No, it's not that difficult. You are correct.
Yeah, it's wanting me to sign in to download them, and I can't.
Darn.
Access.
I think I have used Miro as a teacher. It's looking familiar.
Yeah.
I gotta jump off. I got that 4 o'clock.
Sounds good. Thanks for joining, Troy.
Yeah, I'll
We'll talk to you
follow up
later.
Thanks, Troy. See ya.
Yeah, I can't get anything else in there. Doesn't look like. Oh yeah.
Cool. Well, we'll figure it out. We don't need the cheat sheet.
Yeah.
It's good enough. Good enough. Okay, cool. So basically, we'll just have to figure out more about this screenshot of things that you have, like what to go through and be more complete and do the work that we can't cheat off of the test with.
Yep.
Cool. So maybe you guys can do that. Is that something you all can handle?
Yeah, Kristen's going to start putting together a site plan application right now for this project, and that's something that we're working on trying to build anyways. Right, Kristen?
Yeah, I mean, the counties and cities are pretty standard of the checklist of things that they need. So we're hoping to start building a few templates.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
Where, Kristen, are you guys going to start building your checklist? Like, is that just going to be a Google Doc?
We use Google Doc for about everything. I don't love Google Docs as far as like formatting goes. And so
Sure.
Putting together proposals and that is probably going to be on a Word. I mean, I have access to like Illustrator and Photoshop and that to make them look a little more professional than just Word. But whatever we do, it needs to be user friendly for everyone, so that, because not everyone's going to have Illustrator. So I might take whatever I build in Illustrator and transfer it into something that's more user friendly, fillable. And I don't know what that looks like yet.
Can you walk me through like the idea that's like in your mind? Keep in mind, we've never met. I do have a construction background, so I do know some of these things. Commercial is a little different. But my goal here is to understand like your role, what you're doing, so that I can assist you in that and build out this system that we're talking about. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. So we're kind of, most of what we have currently is cut and paste from other jobs. There's a lot of, I guess, like formatting things that I'm OCD about, as far as making presentations look like super professional. And so what I'd like to do is start making templates for pretty much everything we do. I'm working on SOPs, but we need templates for bidding. We need templates for like our company introduction and proposal for bigger commercial jobs. So who's our team lineup, those resumes, and so, but I want to make it so it's plug and playable for anybody. So everyone can say, okay, here's our new bid numbers for this one. It just goes directly into like the template. So we could definitely automate some things or like algorithm some things with this. If we have different superintendents on that job, that tile would, swap in and out of that template. So choose up to 4 members, let's say, and you could just checkbox them. If we can design something like that, that would be super sweet. If not, I'm just working on like building a tile that you can cut and paste.
Cool. Sounds like you're, like you said, really detailed oriented, which is amazing. Do you have an example of what you've done so far, so I can just get an idea of what it physically is manifestation of your words?
Let me pull up the template I'm working on now. Which,
because I have some ideas for that in general.
Sure.
While you guys are doing that, Bill, I'm
Yes.
going to drop in a bunch of Excels over and under TWS construction that is checklist and way and things I want to try to incorporate. Oh, well, we've been incorporating it, but it's hard hat biz, and it's all these templates that I ended up purchasing and job descriptions and stuff like that, just FYI.
Okay, cool. So they're like templated descriptions of things. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Okay, I'll open it up when I see it.
So can I still screen for a second? I'm gonna
What was that?
try. I'm gonna still the screen here for a second and show you what we got.
Sweet. Let me find my screen. Here we go. Cool.
Can you guys see that okay?
Yes.
Okay, so the one on the left is a template that we already had. This was designed by Jones and DeMille. And so in a real quick, had to put it together a proposal, we reformatted this one a little bit with our colors and a little bit different theme. So you can kind of see these side-by-side experience, construction schedules, kind of all the standard things that they're going to ask for
Okay.
with the proposal package.
Awesome. I love this.
Experience. And so it'd be really cool. I don't know if your IT abilities could make things check markable. Like, okay, who's on the team this time? We got Tye, Shay, Kristen, and Robert, and we just check those that are already in a database that would auto-populate this. Same with like similar commercial experience. Like instead of having to redo the formatting on this every time, I want to have a cut and paste boilerplate template where it's already like it already fits this space and you cut it and drag and drop it and there you go. And we'll just have a ton of experience. It's like I have a master resume that I keep that's like 10 pages long. Well, when I actually do a resume, you cut it down to 1 page.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's like depending on what you are applying for, okay, I only need this, this, and this. Like I've documented everything and it's all ready to go so that when we're on the fly, we can just cut and paste stuff in. So that's my end game with this. Here's a proposal. Like we could totally set this up as just it's ready to roll. We just have to populate the values. Same with schedule. Now, like each one of these we basically hand built, but it'd be nice to have a way to just drag and drop for the new project. Because I'll be honest, in construction and with the way we roll, like everything is super fast, need it right now. Like the bids due in 2 days.
Everybody wants it yesterday, right?
I'm not totally sold on this the one thing, and I don't know, I felt weird that we essentially stole Jones and DeMille's project proposal package.
It looks totally different.
It's totally different. The
Totally
colors
different.
are different.
Everybody uses
I was
Canva
Hey,
templates
you
anyway,
know,
so-
like if somebody from Jones and DeMille sees it, they're gonna be like, "Hey, wait a second, that's not ours." So
Sorry.
it doesn't have to look like this, but that's my end goal for it, is that we have cut and pastable options that's in a user-friendly format where everybody can do it. Not everybody has Illustrator or Photoshop or knows how to use Illustrator or Photoshop. So while I might do some really cool like design work, or I don't love that heading, like something a little more graphic with our logo would be cool. But it needs to be in a format that's like Word or Google Doc or something that's people can use anywhere, anytime.
Who's going to be using this, just for clarity?
Hopefully me for the most part. We always use the in case you get hit by a bus scenario. So
Right.
Tye will definitely be using this. Our assistant Emily, and probably our project manager potentially.
Got it. So each person could have their you have to go fill out page 3, you fill out page 4, and then it kind of completes itself.
Right. But what I'm saying is if we have stockpiled information like a similar commercial experience, we should have 10 of these written up, ready to roll. And when we get a job, we're like, put in those 3. It's like the math resume says, like we've got it all, it's formatted, it's ready to roll. Same with the team. Like we should have every staff member that's in a leadership position, like this is ready to go. We don't have to make it up at that point in time when we're trying to pull this proposal together.
Got it. Okay, so it sounds like you have a database of resumes, past builds, and then some of this stuff is like pretty standard, like that the steps of our service page, which is kind of down towards the bottom. I've seen that before.
Yeah, like what's your mission?
Yeah, like that page, wherever that one was. And then like your certificates, standard, that's probably not going to change unless it expires, and then you'll have to update it. But like the introduction, is that always going to be the same, other than like, plug in their business name instead of, the past business name, or does it basically stay the same?
For commercial, yeah. I mean, we're not going to be putting together a proposal like this for small projects. This is large commercial scale projects. And it'd be nice to go through this wording so that it is a little more general. I mean, it's pretty good. I want to make it applicable to as many things as possible so that we don't have to rewrite it every time. And then the deep dive is when you get into like those other projects that you've done here.
Okay. So you have a database of all the projects that are like, a resume of the project, and you're just breaking it down into like a short description, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't currently have a database. So that's what we need to build.
What do you mean by database? By the way, like
Who do you want to answer that?
Like we know what we've done. We have experience that we've done. We just haven't written it down like this. We could easily.
So in my mind, it's like, let's just break it down into like non-technical internet AI things, right? It's just a filing cabinet, and in that filing cabinet drawer is past jobs, and then each file is like pictures and full description of what it is you did, like where you started, things, processes, the project, right? Like descriptive project. And then if we're building out this page, right, then we can draw from that filing cabinet and be like, hey, where are all our bank projects in that filing cabinet? Let's bring them over to the similar commercial experiences and plop them into here because we're building another bank.
Yeah.
Is that sounding right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you guys don't currently have such a thing, right?
We have the information. We don't have it systemized.
Okay. So it's like in a Google document or Drive somewhere.
It's in Google Drive, it's in Builder Trend, it's in a couple of different locations. Just needs to be, the file cabinets are all over the place, and we just have to go find them and put them into one.
Sweet. So I think the other like idea behind like this, because I think this is a really interesting topic in general, and from what I remember of the website, is none of this stuff is featured in depth. Like your projects, you don't have like projects page on your website, and then it goes through all the pictures, all the steps, the descriptions, all the stuff. So I think we could use this as a dual layer. A, show the world everything you guys have done in the past through the internet. B, take that information, plug it into some sort of database thing where you can then draw from it to build these things out.
Yep.
Cool. Can you share one of these with me, Kristen? Just so I can like we can have it in the Miro.
Okay, now you're asking for a lot. Hold on.
I just grab the file and drop and drag it, if that's what you're asking for.
Sweet. Let's
Bill?
do it. Bam. I don't know if it put it in there. Did it put it in there?
Might take
I
a
don't
minute.
see it yet.
I don't see it either.
Maybe it only works on Tye's computer.
Try it again.
Hold on.
Just, add as a file. There you go. You see that little gray dot? I bet that's it right there. You might have to zoom in on it. Is that it? Yeah, it's uploading it now.
Okay.
I'm glad you see it. I don't see nothing yet.
I just see it on our screen. I think it's going to take it a minute.
Oh, you're looking on the screen. I was looking on Miro. Okay.
Looking on her screen.
It's next to the black
Yep.
squares.
Yep, exactly. It's going to pop up there. I don't know how big that file is, but it might take it a minute, I guess.
Oh, there it is. Got it.
Sweet.
All right, cool. I'm going to drag it down to, I don't know. I guess this is a TWS construction type of process, right?
Yeah, I'd leave it up in TWS.
All right. So where should we put this?
I would call
Little,
under like our marketing area, don't you think? Or am I crazy?
It's like it definitely is in the marketing, even if it's not project oriented. It's here's our company, here's what we do.
yeah, do we have one of them yet?
I don't think we have one. Let's see.
Doesn't look like it.
No.
Because it's like, yeah, it's marketing. It's just like it's kind of everything. That document and like that database is all the stuff that you guys have ever done. We need to show the world.
It's our branding, right?
Your past work, your projects, it's who you are. It's your past accomplishments. Like it's everything. I think
it's not done yet. It's not done yet. You know, most of the language we stole. No, that Jones to Mill project was something that was a collective. So, but like we need to take that starting point and really make it our own.
Got it. We're just gonna put it in its own little category of it all by itself over there. All right, so I just drew a line from TWS kind of main section over to this, and I'm just going to make some notes about it. Let's see, add a card, kind of to talk about what we just chatted about. So are you guys watching me on Miro, or where's our screen share
I'm
at?
watching you on Miro. Sorry, I
Oh,
stopped
here we go.
sharing there.
Okay, here we go. So we talked about like just creating. I want to use the word database, but I don't know if it's the right word, but we'll just use it. A database of all projects.
I would say and team.
What was that?
And team. Like, what's our team lineup?
Yes. Descriptions, pictures. So we'll do projects, descriptions, team pictures, summary, and then team and team bios. I don't know if bios is the right word, but something along that line, right?
Yep.
Then the main goal, Kristen's pain point here, is to create something interactive, maybe is the right word, and plug and play templates. Does that sound right, Kristen?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Scale 1 to 7, 7 being very important, 1 being not important. Where does this live on that scale?
That's a trick question.
There's no. I just want to understand, like, as we're
I
building
mean,
this
I
out,
think
right?
that this should be a top priority. I would say give it an 8 because once we have that, our efficiency goes way up.
Okay.
Until then, we're kind of limping it along every project proposal, which is fine. They look. I mean, they're not bad, but we could greatly increase our proposal turnaround time.
Got it. Okay, so like this pro forma PDF is like the slowness of it, building it is like the symptom of the underlying issue of not having all of the pieces in the right place. Is that right? Like
I
we
mean,
get all the
it's
Good.
not terribly taxing, and
Okay.
there's some things that we're not going to be able to auto generate. For instance, the estimate, a cost estimate. That's going to be in a separate system that we create and then import into this. Same with like the construction schedule. We'll do that in Builder Trend, which is a highly efficient program to do construction schedules, and then we'll import it.
Right. So you can basically screenshot that schedule and then just plop it into the PDF, right?
And as far as big jobs, we're not doing that many yet. But if we start going for like 3 or 4 of these big jobs at a time, it would be nice to have. It's just one of those things, once we set it up, it's done. Efficiency is way up.
Yeah, I could see how that would make sense, especially with like just documenting the projects once they're finished. Then you can do a lot with that. You know, you can do it for these things. You can put it on the website. You can share it throughout, the internet and all sorts of stuff. So I can see how this could be one of the big dominoes to push over. Cool. How much time we got left? Oh shit, I have an appointment. I'm late. We're over. Hold on, let me I got a doctor's appointment. Guys, I gotta roll. Tye, I will reach out to you in like an hour and we'll schedule the next one, okay?
Sounds good, boss. Thanks.
All right, peace.
See ya.